If you like to go out to the bar lots and sink down a beverage or two, and your comrades start buying you bar shots, just as a comradely gesture to you, well, go right ahead with ingestion if you think that it won't go too wrong. But let me just ask you one question, and that question is, are you ready to hear the message that I put into the chorus of this song? Which is, leave that last shot on the table. Leave it there right where it stands. Leave that last shot on the table. If you wish to meet the next day's considerable demand. Especially if you're gonna have to like get drunk tomorrow to deal with your family for this Thanksgiving thing. I'm sorry to remind you about that. Sorry, I don't want to wreck the good times. Okay. Some folks wish they'd said, "I love you, Dad," to their dad before he checked out. But one regret that very few had is the one where you wake up after a long drinking bout and say, "Gee, I wish I'd had that last Jägermeister." Doesn't happen. So leave that last shot on the table. You're not a bottomless pit. Leave that last shot on the table. What I'm saying is, do not drink it. So people remember this dictum. Remember it like an elephant. Don't become another victim of the social pressure that can come when you play your show in Vienna and a guy comes up to you and goes, "Hey, Geoff," and you go, "Hey, man," and he goes, "Hey, it's me, Kyle. Remember we met at Richard's house in Seattle last year?" And you go, "Kyle, fuck, man, what are you doing here in Vienna?" And he's like, "Well, as you know, like I met a woman in Ballard, and she was Austrian, and we got together, and we had a couple of kids, and then for some reason she didn't like living in America, and she went back to Austria, and now, you know, they don't give out visas, you know, and so I have to go, and if I go there, I go on a tourist visa. I'm here on a tourist visa. It means I can stay here for 3 months, but then I gotta go home for at least 3 months stateside before I can come back and see my children. Do you want to see a picture? That's my phone here. There's like one's 2 and one's 4. Look, aren't they cute? Yeah, I can't see them again for at least 3 months. I'm flying away tomorrow morning. It's back to Seattle, and I don't have a lot of money, but man, I really need a drink, and I just don't like to drink alone. And I'm just saying, like, you want? I loved your set, man, and let's do a shot together. What's your poison? What's your poison? Like, let's drink together. I don't want to drink alone, my friend. So leave that last shot on the table. Although it's not easy, because to leave that last shot on the table, first you got to remember in advance which shot that was.